Yes, that's why I had to do it yesterday, Blue. Somebody mentioned it yesterday because, like, I went out for food yesterday and I was just talking in Discord and somebody says, oh, dude, if you don't get the event done today, you're not going to probably get time to do it on stream. And I was like, I really didn't want to do it because I wanted to do it on stream because obviously I like doing everything on stream, but I just had to have another go at it. I didn't think I was going to do it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I thought Ken was right. I thought my E2 list behavior would be the end of it. So started off
asking your parents to pay your bills.
This was the whole situation with this is why I muted it, because it's like it was the whole thing going on with Paimon because she's quitting, right? She's quitting Genshin Impact. So yeah. We went through here. This is me trying some stuff, right? Let's make it bigger. This is me trying some stuff here. I had a couple of you could just mute the audio. Yeah, I can mute it. You don't can mute it. Save having to put that on. Yeah. That's why I did it, man. I got part way through and I was like, oh shit, I've still got the sound on. My bad. It was all about Paimon's leaving apparently. Yeah. So we did a couple of things here. Tried my typical thing, right? Ascalon down here because, like, you know, it's an easy way to hit the I forgot what these are called, you know, the things that change the music. And then I thought, you know what? Let's bring Lappy down here because my plan was, right, let's switch things up and maybe put the orb here. Because this whole thing of putting the orb here just wasn't working, was it? You know what I mean? It was just causing problems because whenever I was getting pushed here, all the units were concentrating on this here. And it just didn't work, right? It just didn't work. I had a few problems as well where I kept doing the same thing where these guys were shielded. I had Lappy's skill on and she was attacking them and like she just insta dies pretty much, doesn't she? So you know, we tried this a few times, doing this, didn't work. I think I even switched and brought Cliffart in at some point. I don't know if it's in this actual recording here, but I did bring Cliffart in. I put Cliffart here and I was thinking, oh, we'll use Cliffart to attack both. And then I thought, why the hell am I using Cliffart when I can just use Lappy? Because I was thinking, I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been Sweet. I think it might have been Sweet, actually, right? It was like, dude, use Lappy to target both the musical things. And I was like, oh, I don't know, man. I feel like I need Lappy to come across here. But I was like, actually, no, let me try that. And I think it was the way forward. That's where we really started to make some change. Obviously, we failed pretty badly, right? We failed pretty badly. Here's me contemplating. We changed some units up. I think this is this where, no, I think we dropped Cliffart now, right? I think we dropped Cliffart, yeah. Okay. So, we started switching things up, trying this. You can see what I'm doing here. So I decided to go for Lappy Altar and Lapland here, right? And then I was like, if we have Ascalon here, and then we could target the orb. And I thought, like, we'll put Mountain right behind Ascalon. So then if she gets targeted and what is it he does? You know, when he silences his skills or whatever it's called, I'll just switch his skill off and then he could beat the shit out of Ascalon to get the skill off. Alas, didn't really work because then Mountain kept getting silenced. So, you know, it didn't really work. But then, here we go. This is when I brought Cliffart in. It brought Cliffart in because I thought, you know, that could work. But that didn't work. Obviously, you can see here, it was a total fail. And then we started leaking, right? We started leaking. It was a bad time. It was a bad time. But then, I decided to switch things up again. Where's the run start? So the run ends here. Let's get to where the run actually starts. The winning run. Is this the winning run? I think this... No, I think we must have... We obviously must have failed there. Okay. Here's the winning run, guys. Here's where it starts, I think. This is where it starts. This is where we get into it. This is where we get into it. I think, should we hold up a second. Let's get what's it for this. Should we get a bit of Radiant for this chat? I think we should get a bit of Radiant for this, yeah. Get a bit of Radiant in the background, yeah? I think it'll work. Right? You don't understand, guys. I was hyped. Dude, that's not even all the tries, Apollo. That's not even all the tries. That's just the prize for this actual recording, right? Oh, shit, I fucking stopped the recording. My bad. Let's get to where it starts. I hate this player, man. I've switched to the other player on Windows and I fucked it up. Okay, where's the actual run start? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I think this is the run. This is the run. This is the run, guys. Hey, what's going on, Virgon? Yeah, we're just having a little look back at it. Just having a little look back at it. Yo, Cheese, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. I'm kind of annoyed that I fucking did mute the audio, though, man. I should have just turned the stream off, bro. Obviously, I was just chilling. It was Saturday. I thought, like, you know, I didn't expect to clear it. I'm not going to lie. I'll be honest. I didn't think I was going to clear it, right? So, that's why I didn't really think about it, right? So, plan here was I was going to use Mountain just to clear this out, right? And then the idea was, in my head, I was like, we'll pull Mountain back and I'll put Matterhorn behind him. And then we'll have Lappy here so she can target both of these, whatever they're called. And then she can also do some damage. And then the plan was the orb goes where Mountain is. So Lappy Alta can target the orb as well. And then we can start bringing units in to really start putting some damage into them. I did try Totter a few times as well, but Totter just wasn't getting any use, really. So I just had to drop him. I think Totter was probably a useful play, but like I wasn't able to bring him in and you know, make use of him properly. So I just decided to drop him, and I was like, we'll go point cone and click, because a few other people did mention click before, right? There was like the stuns might be helpful, and I was like, you know what, click's usually been quite good for me. Fuck it, let's try click, right? You know, back-to-back Lappies, man. Telling you, the best wife. And I'm not gonna lie, I think Lappy was the most important unit here, because that, you know, the skill damage that she does targeting the stationary units came in so clutch. I'll probably do it when I get back off holiday, Choice. I'll go as far as I can without E2ing. That's the plan anyway. I'm gonna see how far I can go. So I can speed up this recording a little bit here. We'll just speed it up a little bit so you guys can see what's going on. It's kind of 2x speed now, right? Yeah, dude, I keep forgetting to switch it back, bro. But you know what? It was alright. It was actually alright. It worked out in the end. So you can see here, starting to dump some damage into the cellos. Gravel coming clutch. I decided to drop Phantom because I was like, I need another unit to put some damage out there, right? Matt Horn just got murdered. So like, what I was thinking here as well was we had too many units around this area and they were just getting murdered. So I was like, in my head, I was like, right, he's got 3 areas he lands, right? So we can't get away from all 3, but let's try and get away at least from 1 and partially away from the other. So we're only really taking major damage when he's over here. So much like, you know, we're not getting multiple units hit here. But yeah. All right, let's continue. This is just 2 speed, right? If it works, right? That's what I thought afterwards. Do you know what? It's so frustrating that I didn't do this on stream because I actually was so fucking hyped, chat. I was so hyped. It was insane. I was genuinely so buzzing. That's me trying to plan where I go with click. I couldn't think what to do. I was panicking. I was like, what am I doing? I don't know where to put my units. I started using Mountain as a meat shield. Everybody, at one point, pretty much everybody became a meat shield. Myrtle did. Mountain did. Matterhorn did. You know, everybody was just getting chucked out there to just basically tank hits. So everybody else could stay alive. Because obviously the main goal was like keep everybody on the orb, right? So starting to do some damage to him here now. So you can see Point Cone was clutch as well. You know, Serta gets TP'd, rip. See, like, what happened here? You know, on the auto deploy, Point Cone's here. For some reason on the auto deploy, she got TP'd over here. And then everybody was dead here as well. And you could just see me putting down the silence drones and there's like nobody there on the auto deploy. This feels like we're doing IS runs. Dude, the panic was real, man, I'm telling you. So now it's just like, we got him. You guys can't see because my face is in the way. Hold up. Let me move myself out the way. Because when he's over there, you guys can't see, can you? Let me put myself down here. So we got a good amount of damage on him now. And I was like, I kept panicking where to put click. I was like, click needs to be brought in somehow, but... And then I thought, actually... Let's save click maybe for down here. And then I don't even think I did use click down here in the end, actually. Brought mountain in it. No, it's gravel in as the meat here. Okay, now we're waiting to put some damage in. I panicked. I put the orb down, even though the gun was still over here. Myrtle gets TP'd. We got him down there. We got him down there. So, you guys are saying 300 seconds. I swear it took longer than 300 seconds. So, second stage now. Second phase. This is like we've only done this once before. This is only the second time we're getting into this phase, actually, and I cleared it. So, I'm really happy about that. You know? I thought, like, in my head, when I started playing yesterday, I was like, I'm going to get into the second phase today. But I honestly didn't think I was going to clear it. I did put click down there. I forgot. Yeah, did I put click down? I don't know if I deployed him. I didn't think I put him down there. Is click a boy or a girl now? I forget. I think I decided against it because of these guys. Yeah, that's it. Gravel was coming in clutch as well. I'm not going to lie. Gravel was coming in really clutch. This was now, it was just a point to like try and stay alive as long as possible. And I thought, you know what, we'll throw Click in here. She can clear these guys out. When we get the orb down again, Click's going to be good for the orb, right? Click is female, yeah? Okay, cool. No one tell him. I was like, I don't know where to put Gravel, so I'll just throw her there. Because that way then she's going to be doing less damage. I mean, if she gets hit, like, because of the cross. This is just pure panic mode now. You can see where I'm just like, I don't know where to put units. To get the orb down. Start doing a little bit of damage. Lappy and Lappy Ulta coming in absolutely clutch. Yeah, true. That's a good point, Rasanju. Yeah, it's a good point. A lot of variables in there for this when it comes to the autoplay, actually. You're right. Yeah, when I first ran the autoplay, I was like, dude, this is so fucking scuffed. None of this happened. This was close as well, look. We're about to leak. And it was like, Gravel's just got to come in clutch here. Gravel has to come in clutch. Throwing Silent Stones down to protect her as well. Got a bit panicky here. We're still doing decent damage to him, though. Well, sort of. Well, we're not now, actually. We're still targeting the orb because I was panicking that much I wasn't sure where the turret was. This is just Operation Keep Gravel Alive, basically, most of the time. Keep Gravel alive, get mounting in his meat shields, and, you know, go from there. But yeah, now Lappy's just pinging him constantly, which is good. I think she pretty much stayed on him for the rest of it now. So now we're just banging him full of damage now. That one's blocking it now, right? Do the enemies block it? I thought, you know what, fuck it. Lappy's going to have to be a sacrifice here. We're going to have to sacrifice Lappy. Didn't last too long. I think she got teleported in a minute, so she was facing downwards. So we scrapped Lappy. And then it was just like, right, Gravel, Matterhorn, your job now is just to die. You know what I mean? It's just to die. Or stay alive as long as possible before you die, anyway. Starting to chip away at him now. This is when I got to the point where I was like, dude, I think I might be able to do this. But all in my head was like, I'm going to run out of time. It's coming. I feel like it's going to happen. And I'm just going to get in. Like, if that had ever happened, I'd have been so angry. I'm telling you. Because, like, it had to have been close. Now it's just like, keep Matterhorn alive as long as possible so the turret can target him, sorry. And there we have it, man. There we have it. You know what? You know that bit there? Where the story bit comes in. I was so gassed that I'd cleared the stage. I forgot that it was the event stage. I forgot that it was the event stage, so I even went into Discord and was like, oh, I forgot now, guys. Can I skip the story and come back and watch it? Because I still thought it was the story. And I was like, oh, actually, it's the event. I need to read the story later anyway. So, yeah. I had like 10 seconds. It was close, yeah. It was close, right? I can feel you shaking in this part. Dude, I'm telling you, I cleared it. I was like, yes. And then, like, I felt my forehead and I was like, oh, my God. I'm not even just figuratively sweating. I am literally sweating. I got flabbergasted, I'm telling you. I was like, fuck. I need to know if I can skip this. And then I was like, actually, this is the event, man. What am I on about? You're a professional now. Go join the championship. Got to go back and time it one's phase 2 starts. You get 5 minutes flat. Yeah, so it was close to that. I'll have a look. I'll get it into Premiere Pro and I'll chop it up so I can get it exactly. But it was pretty close. I think it was pretty close. No, I didn't link off. I used the selector packs. I bought the selector packs and chose them. The moment the red circle appears, you have 20 seconds left. What red circle? I didn't even notice that. What red circle? Did he come up here? Around him? At the end, it's like a warning. Oh, that there. That around him there, at the bottom, by his feet. That like circle on the floor then, that almost look like an attack VFX. Oh shit, it was close then, yeah. Holy fuck. No way, dude. That's insane. That's actually insane. That's crazy. Oh my god. That was close then, yeah. That actually was close then. Oh man, I'd have been so angry. All that was in my head at that point was like, I'm sure people said I've got like 300 seconds. This feels like it's been way longer than 300 seconds. Kane, I actually have done an IS run. The video will be live on Tuesday. The video will be live on Tuesday, guys. So you can look out for that. You can look out for that.